Now, to introduce myself, my name is John Pluck, and my background was actually in television. I trained in broadcast television and journalism quite a few years ago, and I initially worked for the BBC and then worked for the ITV companies and Channel 4 before setting up my own production company, which I've run for some time. I also then moved into property, into commercial property in the UK and holiday properties overseas. My wife, Wendy, on the other hand, has spent most of her life in the corporate world, working her way up the corporate ladder to a point where she ran a sales force of 500 people for a FTSE 100 company. It was when Wendy decided to change careers and become a management consultant that she came across network marketing. She was introduced to a product that she thought was absolutely fantastic, and she not only saw the value in the product but also in the business model. I looked at the company, did a lot of research, and decided also to join us. So whilst we still have the property and other businesses, we're increasingly now focused on this new business model, which I think is the way of the future for many people. These are some of the principal network marketing companies you'll find in the UK, which you might consider. Amway is now the world leader with a $12 billion turnover, and it's growing particularly in the developing world, selling all kinds of household items from kitchen equipment and detergents to bathroom products and supplements. And it has a small presence in the UK. Avon, the former market leader, is synonymous with skincare products, focused really on more door-to-door retail and well established actually in the UK. Herbalife has been growing fast over recent years, again particularly in developing countries, and it's focused on nutritional supplements and weight loss programs with a moderate UK presence. Mary Kay is another cosmetics company growing well and with a small presence in the UK. And then Nu Skin focuses on advanced skincare and anti-aging nutrition, also growing very fast. If you compare the wellness business to the mobile phone business, Nu Skin equals Apple. Now, one company not on this direct selling association list because they're a private company and they don't provide authenticated accounts is Forever Living Products, which produces a range of products using aloe vera. It's long established in the UK with a lot of distributors. Tupperware. Think of the kind of plastic items that you will buy in a shop like Lakeland, but they now have a very small presence in the UK. Oriflame, another cosmetics company from Scandinavia with a small UK presence. Utility Warehouse is a large UK-based network marketing company selling electricity, phone and internet services with lots of distributors. And then you might also come across Arbonne in cosmetics, Nature's Sunshine supplements and Clean Easy home cleaning equipment. Now, I firmly believe that this is a great business model, but to maximize your chance of success, you have to choose the right company in business terms and the right company for you personally. The first to reduce risk and the second to maximize your enjoyment and effort. Now, if you use these 5 points to score any company, you shouldn't go far wrong. Firstly, you need to look at the trends because you want to be working with a company that is involved in a market that is going to be growing over the next 25, 50 plus years. You want to partner with a company that you can really trust and that you know that is going to be around for the long term. And you want them to be producing products that are unique and patented. You don't want to be promoting products that can be bought in the high street and also products that are very similar to other network marketing companies. The income is really what this is all about. If you're looking to build a big business, then you have to be more careful about the company that you choose that has a very good payment plan. And fifthly, it's absolutely crucial that you have a good support network to make sure that you get off to a fantastic start and so that you can learn from their experience and duplicate what they have done. The company that Wendy and I chose to work with is Nu Skin, and what follows is a presentation about this company focusing on these 5 points. Now, this might not be the right company for you, but you'll see why these 5 points are relevant and how other companies might compare. So firstly, looking at trends. One of the biggest trends over recent years is the change in employment, the fact that people are more and more concerned about their security and their long-term employment. And that has created a huge rise in demand for people looking at different businesses. And this is a trend that is going to be long-term. And then there are various other changes in the way in which we shop. Now, increasingly, we buy products over the internet. And when we buy these products on the internet, they might actually be shipped from anywhere in the world. We buy rather on personal recommendations. So if I buy products on Amazon, I buy those products based on the recommendations of others. Similarly, if you're booking a hotel somewhere or a holiday, you tend to look on TripAdvisor and you look at the reviews that other people have of those properties. And all of this is a new and long-term trend, which is opening up new channels of opportunity. The area in which Nu Skin is preeminent is in anti-aging. How many people do you know that actually want to look older as they get older? People are living longer these days and they want to enjoy their life to the maximum, both in terms of their looks and in terms of their health. It's a market that is going to grow to $1 trillion per year by 2025. And it's a market now that is led by science, not simple skin potions. Nu Skin is actually a world leader in epigenetics and understanding the very sources and reasons for aging and how we can actually change that. Nu Skin was set up by these three partners 30 years ago to produce a range of skincare products that contained all of the good and none of the bad. Some of those products are still available today, but now the emphasis is on combining the best of science and nature. The skincare products have evolved into the world's most advanced skincare ranges and are now supported by a range of very high quality nutritional products. All of this built on a science that is unique to Nu Skin in this market. It's grown from very small beginnings to this. This is their new Scientific Research and Innovation Center, opened a couple of years ago in America. And they have another center they opened in the Far East, very similar. Nu Skin now operates in 53 markets around the world. Last year they had a turnover of $2.6 billion. Over the last 5 years, that's a growth rate of 19% per year. They have a Dun & Bradstreet 5A credit rating, which very few companies have. And if you've heard of Forbes magazine, they rated Nu Skin as one of the most trustworthy companies in the world for people to work with and invest in. It's also a company with a heart because they really do want to make a difference in the world. And though it's probably only about 5% of their turnover, it really is an important part of what the company does. Nu Skin is very much led by science. It has 75 in-house permanently employed scientists. It works with 150 scientists at 25 of the top universities around the world, and it has an independent scientific advisory board that recommends what the company should be developing. A few years ago, they started working with a company called LifeGen Technologies, which for 30 years had been studying genetics. 3 years ago, they purchased LifeGen Technologies, which puts Nu Skin in a uniquely advantageous position. Now, what LifeGen Technologies has studied is the way in which our genes change their expression. We have a DNA which is fixed, but of all the different genes that make up that DNA, different genes are active at different times of our life, depending on our lifestyle and circumstances. For example, when someone is young, they have youthful skin genes that produces the skin. And when they get beyond the age of about 30, those skin genes stop expressing themselves and some older skin genes take over. But with certain nutrition, those youthful skin genes can actually be encouraged to switch back on again. This is also being applied to things like energy and weight management and various other aspects of aging. It's a technology that is unique to Nu Skin. It's highly patented and therefore it cannot be copied. So Nu Skin is the only company which is going to the very source of aging. It combines a company called Pharmanex, which is focused on supplementation. The device you see on the left there is a biophotonic scanner. It's the only device in the world that can measure antioxidants in your skin. It's used as a benchmark and it's used as a way in which we can guarantee the quality of our nutritional supplements. And then under the brand of Nu Skin, we have a range of skincare products, including some quite innovative devices like this little handheld galvanic spa. It enables someone to give themselves a spa treatment at home. And it was this device that actually convinced my wife Wendy that this was a company that she would really want to work with. Because Nu Skin's motto is the difference demonstrated. This ageLOC range here, ageLOC is now a $3 billion plus brand, is using that genetic technology. So it is actually going to the very source of aging. So this lady here, Anne, is showing the results of using this ageLOC transformation skincare range. And this galvanic spa can produce results in as little as 5 or 10 minutes. This lady here is showing the effect of one 10-minute treatment on one side of her face. Now, Galvanics have been used by beauticians for 50 years. What is unique about this is the fact that it's handheld and also that it works with ageLOC skincare products. Based on the success of the facial spa, Nu Skin brought out a body spa. This is aimed at cellulite, bingo wings, stretch marks and the such. And again, it's highly effective. They're developing new devices like this that they'll be releasing over the next few years. And this is a huge and growing market. Now, Nu Skin is often referred to as the Apple of the wellbeing industry because they're a very innovative, science-based company. And over the last few years, as they bought out new products, these products have contributed to additional sales in those years. But also the background sales of the company has been rising as well. The most recent product launch, a weight management product in 2013, accounted for sales of over $500 million in a few hours. This is that weight management program. It's applying ageLOC epigenetics to a growing problem. As people age, they gain fat as they lose muscle mass and their metabolism slows down. Now, muscle is the key to burning calories, but with conventional diets, people lose both muscle and fat, which subsequently leads to even more fat. During this unique 90-day program, people lose fat whilst preserving or gaining muscle and resetting their metabolism. It's a scientific approach that is unique and very effective. Where does the money come from to pay the distributors? Well, if you look at the traditional distribution model, it is extremely inefficient. Take, for example, a pair of trainers manufactured in the Far East. Those trainers cost just a few pounds to produce, but by the time those trainers are shipped across the world, pass through agents, go to retail distribution centres, and then finally to the retail store, and then the manufacturer spends a fortune on advertising and marketing, those trainers end up costing the consumer perhaps 20 times what they cost to produce. It's a very inefficient system in which there are a lot of people in the chain that have to take an income. Now remove the links in the chain and you produce a much leaner system. Take Amazon, for example. Companies ship their products directly to Amazon. Amazon markets them, sells them and ships them directly to the consumer. It's a very lean system. Nu Skin does exactly the same thing. It manufactures products, stores the products in its own warehouses, and it ships them directly to the consumer. It doesn't spend a huge amount of money on advertising and marketing. So the money that it saves goes towards paying the distributor. The consumer gets a higher quality product and the distributor earns an income. So remember, people are buying products now based on recommendation, whether that's personal recommendation or the recommendation of others on TripAdvisor and Amazon, various other sites. You don't normally earn anything though from recommending people to a restaurant that you love or a film that you've recently seen, but this business is different. You actually benefit by simply recommending products that you have enjoyed and that you think would be good for other people to people you know. Some of those people will like and use the products, and other people will actually see that there is a business opportunity and they will do the same as you do. And you can create a very small, a medium or a large business depending on what your aspirations are. As a distributor, you can buy products off Nu Skin at wholesale prices and you can sell these at retail with a markup of 43%. Now, this might suit someone that is interested in retailing or perhaps is in a complementary business. They might be in a beauty business or well-being or nutrition, and therefore it actually works very well for them to sell these products to their customers. In addition to that, if they have people they know who are also interested in selling these products, they can open distributor accounts for those people and they earn a 5% commission off those people. Now, the income levels for distributors are fairly small, from about £25 to £250 a month, but that is commission, that is not their retail profit. So the retail profit is on top of the £25 to £250 per month. If you take it a bit more proactively and you develop over a period of months a customer base with a turnover of £1,200 or more per month, the company pays you a higher level of commission. They pay you 25% commission, and the average income for an executive distributor is £250 to £500 a month, plus of course their retail profits if they're making those. And then having created a small successful business, what you then go on to do is actually to help other people to do exactly what you've done. You effectively move from being a franchisee to a franchisor. And this is actually where you can make very much more money because you're duplicating your effort exponentially. Now, executive distributors earn anything from around about £500 to £25,000 per month. These are people that are doing this as a serious business. So, just as an example, these are the actual distributor incomes paid out by Nu Skin based on recent figures as audited by Price Waterhouse. The average income for an executive distributor on these figures is £349 per month or £4,000 per year. It's not a huge amount of money, you might think, but £4,000 per year is additional disposable income. That can pay for 1 or 2 family holidays. It can pay for an extra car. It can pay for all kinds of things that can make a huge difference to your lifestyle. But if that executive distributor then duplicates their business and helps 4 other people within their team to create a similar business, the average income rises to £1,600 per month. Now at this level, a lot of distributors may be making more money from their part-time Nu Skin business than they are from their full-time job. A lot at this stage decide to develop their Nu Skin business further and give up the daytime job so they can focus on Nu Skin. Because if they add another 4 executive distributors, their average income will rise to over £6,000 per month, which is a very good income for a lot of people. If they add another 4 distributors over the next year or so, and as their business develops, their income rises on average to £23,000 per month. And this is an income that will continue month on month, regardless of how much work that distributor then does, because this income is based on having a team of several hundred executive distributors, all of whom are personally motivated, not directly necessarily linked to this distributor. You will find, I think, when you look at the various ways in which companies pay their distributors, that Nu Skin is the most attractive in the industry. This is a business in which you're working for yourself but not by yourself. You will be supported at every step of the way both by ourselves and the people who support us. And the people who support us are some of the most successful people in the network marketing industry. We already have grown a very large team within a few years. Nu Skin as a company had a turnover of $2.6 billion in 2014. They originally had a target of $5 billion for 2020, but the company has been growing so fast that they have changed that target to $10 billion by 2020. That will make Nu Skin one of the top 3 direct marketing companies in the world. There is very strong consumer spending, which is driving an interest in anti-aging in Europe, and people are also looking for more business opportunities. In the UK particularly, even though the UK already has a turnover of $2 billion per year in direct marketing, that is growing year on year. Nu Skin is the innovative company, so you are going to be supported over the next few years with more and more innovative products that are brought out every year. They already know exactly what they're going to be bringing out over the next 5 years or so, and they have products in the pipeline going 10 years forward. This company is committed to innovation to help you make sure that your business continues to grow. The future for Nu Skin has never been brighter. It's one of the fastest growing direct marketing companies at the moment. When it reaches that target of being one of the top 3 in the world, it will actually be the top company in terms of distributor income. I've gone over the 5 key factors of the trends, the partnership, the products, income and support, in which I believe Nu Skin scores extremely highly. Nu Skin is creating its own history, as I think this video explains quite well.
my tongue.
I've no doubt whatsoever that Nu Skin is going to continue to grow very fast. The question is this the right company for you? And is this a company that would also help you to create your own future? If you think it might be, just get in touch and I can answer any questions that you have.